Hey everyone, it's Denpa again. Welcome back to another episode of Totono, You and Me and Her. Um, yeah, I don't have much to say. Last time we left off, we were doing a drinking game where we took a shot every time someone mentioned the word denpa. I've been advised that this is not the best idea in the interest of privacy and things like that, so I'm not going to be doing it this time, but if you want to follow along, that's totally fine. So, yeah, let's go back to where we left off. Alright, this guy again.
感じろ
No can do. So, what's up?
玄関で拾ったロマンの剣なんだ
His brother's blue striped panties. Oh, I totally fucked that up. His brother's blue striped panties. Right.
あの後龍次郎にいろいろ話を聞いたんだそしたらなあいつ女装レイヤーとして活躍しているらしい
So he likes to cosplay in women's clothes?
男の娘と書いて男の子らしい
Okay. And once again, happy pride. Right. I'll take your word for it.
感じろと言われたが正直俺にはさっぱりだどうすればいいと思う
Do? About what part? I've never seen Yutaro look so conflicted about something before. I let out a sigh. What is it that you want to do?
あいつ読者モデルバイトもしてて見た目はそこそこ綺麗で綺麗っていうかむしろ可愛い系だ
I don't think these are the right words you should use to describe your brother.
けどでもやっぱり変だよな
Nah, it's not weird, bro. I mean, it's definitely uncommon.
俺そういうのって認めてやるべきだと思ってて偏見とか持っちゃまずいだろって
That is an insane localization choice, but you know what? I I can't comment much on it because it is pretty funny.
でも実際に身内でそういうやつが出たらさやっぱりなんか割り切れなくて
Oh, so he's one of those people where it's like, yeah, I support it, just don't do it over here.
なんか自分が情けなくなっちまったんだよなあいつのことが理解できてないんだなって
Yutaro struggles to find the words. Before you ask, yes, he's always this intense. It's just how he is. I wouldn't tear your hair out about it if I were you personally. He's kept it to himself for over 10 years now, right? You've had like a day. Of course you're not going to understand right away. Put it another way, all you need is a little time.
そうかな
おはようみゆきおはよう今日もいい天気なの
向こうも相手にされないのになもう見てらんないっていうか
You never know, today might be different.
違う
ねえ向こうさん数学の宿題やってきたかしら
Oh, she's finally coming around.
数学そう数学まだなの昼休み空いてるわね一緒に勉強しましょううる
Aoi freezes in place as though time itself has come to a stop.
いやはいやるの勉強教えてほしいの先に言うけど丸写しは許さないわよはい
Just like that, I feel the mood of the classroom shift. Up until now, Miyuki has been blowing Aoi off left and right, and everyone else just went along with it. But now that Miyuki's changed her tune, it's possible that the rest of the class will too.
そうかそうだったんだな
What's up, Yutaro?
人と人とは分かり合えるだよな新一
Sure, that's one way to look at it, I think.
俺も努力を惜しんではいらない龍次郎の気持ちを理解するためまずは俺も上層
Exactly, this is the kind of allyship we love to see. Yeah, good luck with that. at lunch.
いい天気なの。私、宿題に付き合うって言ったんだけど、食事も一緒だなんて話したっけ？
Oh, okay, so she hasn't changed at all. Come on, don't be like that. Here we are, up on the roof with our food.
そもそもこんなところで勉強なんて。
Would you rather do this in the classroom with me and her, in front of everyone? Miyuki draws enough attention just interacting with Aoi. The second I'm added to the mix, there will be rumors flying around by tomorrow morning.
ここ、好きじゃないの？
Reminds you of when you professed your fake love to me, huh?
忘れなさいよ。あれは向こうさんがおかしなことを。あれ？向こうさんはどこに？
Over there.
ルル。
Aoi's standing on the roof over the stairs, gazing out at the horizon.
何やってるの？
She's doing what she's always doing. Maybe you should go up there and find out.
バカと煙は高いところが好きって言うけど。
Enough with the proverbs. Come on. Miyuki reluctantly puts her hand at the first rung of the ladder.
上、見ないでよ。
I won't. I keep my eyes averted as I follow her up. When she reaches the top, Miyuki is immediately captivated by the view. Not that I blame her. It's not even my first time seeing it, and it still takes my breath away. Pretty cool, huh?
先生、景色が違うのね。特別な場所なの。ごめんなさい。さっきあなたをバカにしたこと謝るわ。ルル？葵、バカにされたの？
Classic Aoi.
お腹減ったの。ご飯食べるの。そうね。
Clearly, this is no time to be lost in thought. We each start to unpack our meals.
いただきます。ちょっと待った。それ何？コアラの町なの。それは？パイの耳なの。それはタケノコの悟りなの。
She got a whole lunch just full of snacks. On a bit of a chocolate kick, are you?
新一は？
Who, me? Let's see here. I've got a potato salad sandwich, a jumbo croquette, some candied yams.
芋三昧なの。
You're not wrong. I can't help it though. Potatoes are the best.
青芋チョコ好きなの。だからって限度があるでしょ。大丈夫なの。ヤバトマ。トマトジュース。完璧なの。見てるだけで具合が悪くなってきた。みゆき、飲むの？結構です。でも美味しいの。飲むとビリビリ充電できるの。いらないって。私にはちゃんとしたお弁当があるから。
Miyuki opens the lid of her box lunch to reveal. Whoa.
タコさんウインナー、うさちゃんリンゴ、幼なじみの鏡なの。あなたたちのはひどすぎるのよ。これが標準。
You made the whole thing yourself, didn't you?
当然。ぬる。みゆき、お弁当かわいいの。かわいくったっていいでしょ、お弁当くらい。
Miyuki's cheeks flush pink.
何よ、二人とも。
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not used to being called cute, are you?
知らないわよ。っていうか、普通そんなこと言われ。みゆき、照れてかわいいの。だからからかわないでって。
And when she's angry?
調子に乗るな。
My bad.
いただきます。
Yay, food!
ぬる。
What's wrong, Aoi?
変。味 不思議なの。
賞味期限切れ？
違うの。いつもより美味しいの。
まさかそんなわけ。
絶対違うの。
Aoi's tone is surprisingly firm. Probably because you're eating it with your friends.
私はまだ友達になったつもりなんてないわよ。
Aoi looks down sadly. Man, just when I thought things were actually going well, too. Come on, Miyuki.
分かってるわよ。
Miyuki shifts uncomfortably.
でもまあ確かにここからだと眺めがいいし、いつものお弁当も美味しく感じられるかも。
本当？
少しはね。
新一は？
Grade A delicious. Admittedly, things are still a bit awkward. Maybe it's too early to call this friendship. But this is just the first step, and for Aoi, it's a big one. Well, that was nice. Glad to see that Miyuki is warming up to Aoi a little bit here. After we finished our food, we decide to spend the rest of lunch on the roof together. Me too.
じゃあ今日は英語の宿題よ。
ルルルル
向こうさん？
電池足りない。
Uh-oh. Is your battery dying?
ほら、英語の予習してないんでしょ？
予習たくさん電池いるの無理なの。
無理ってちょっと。って寝ないでよ。
Maybe you should drink some coffee to help you wake up?
おしっこ出るの。
What are you, 5?
他に眠気覚ます方法は？
I don't know.
これなの。
Aoi pulls something out of her pocket. Is that a hairpin?
溶けてない？
充電したの。コンセントに入れてパチン。
Yeah, that'll do it.
二度とやらないで。
でも一発充電目が覚め。
No, really, don't. Okay, so Aoi's hobbies include manga cafes, reading manga, sleeping, eating, and electrocuting herself, I suppose.
暑いの。
夏が戻ってきたみたいね。
Wanna hit up Kurakami?
倉上商店。
Kurakami Electronics. It's right down the street from the school. They sell ice cream there. Every now and then I go after school with my friends.
友達同士。
Aoi looks over at Miyuki.
みゆき一緒にアイス。
一緒に。なん？
Chill, it's nothing. Just forget it, Miyuki. Miyuki's glare is so vicious, I can't help but dive in to defuse the situation.
新一みゆき目から電気ビリビリ。
I think you pissed her off.
どうしてなの？
Maybe the part where you called her Miyuki despite the fact she asked you a million times to stop?
ルル
That said, I get the feeling there's a bit more to it than that.
ごちそうさまでした。
Me too.
さあ、それじゃあ数学の宿題よ。
ルル電池足りないの。
Let me guess. You need to recharge?
この展開は予想していたわ。
As she speaks, Miyuki pulls something out of her lunch bag.
この音匂いヤバトマなの。
ほ 欲しい？
くれるの？
その代わり飲み終えたら宿題よ。
ルル、わかったの。ヤバトマで充電できるの。
よし。
Oh, she's scheming. Miyuki hands her the can. Aoi chugs it down in one swallow, just like last time.
充電完了なの。
本当に好きなのね、そのジュース。
神なの。みゆきも飲む？
え、いや、私は。
遠慮しないで飲むの。
あ、それは。
みゆき、トマト嫌いなの？
飲む必要を感じないって。
To be fair, she does have tomatoes in her lunch already. Come on, don't knock it till you try it.
だから別に嫌いじゃないって。それより勉強始めましょう。
Have fun.
あなたも一緒。
Yes, ma'am.
ケーキ三昧なの。
What did you buy all that for?
パンがなかったの。
Keep talking like that, Miyuki's gonna cut you down to size. Right, Miyuki? Eek! The look in Miyuki's eyes suggests she's about to drag me to the guillotine. She's dead serious, too.
みゆき、目がビリビリ。
Are you mad at us again?
怒ってません。
Oh, she's totally mad. Talk about deja vu. I feel like this happened just the other day, too. Oh, that's right. She got upset that day Aoi invited her to get ice cream. Hey, by any chance, are you on a diet?
役者が自己管理しちゃ悪いですか？
It's even scarier when she speaks in that perfectly level tone of voice.
ピリピリしてるのは申し訳ないと思うけど、私だって次の演劇にかけてるんだから、体重管理くらいして当然。
みゆき、お菓子禁止なの？
呼び捨てにしないで。
はい。
Aoi shoots to her feet, her hands in the air.
と、
ちょっと。
She just threw all her cake off the roof. The bag cuts a perfect arc through the sky as it disappears from sight.
何もったいないことを。
葵、食べないの。苦しみ分かち合うの。それが友達なの。
だからまだ友達じゃ。
Miyuki oh my god. Miyuki sighs and shakes her head, but she's smiling.
まあいいわ。でも次に食べ物を粗末にしたら怒るからね。
ルル。いただきます。美味しかったの。
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you enjoyed it, but... Is that really all you're having for lunch?
そうなの。
All Aoi brought for lunch today is a single can of yabales.
家では作ってくれないの？
無理なの。
She lives in a manga cafe these days.
漫画喫茶？
そうなの。
そうなんだ。
Miyuki falls silent and looks to the ground. She seems to be contemplating something. Not that I blame her. Aoi's family situation is pretty heavy stuff.
ルル。しんいち。みゆき、怒った？
I don't think so, but...
向こうさん、困ったことがあったら言いなさい。何ができるかはわからないけど、相談くらいには乗れるから。
相談？
そう、相談。
ルル。ルル。
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, though.
はい。相談あるの。前、お店追い出されかけたの。
ひどい。 何があったの？
停電。
停電？
ヘアピンコンセントに入れたの。
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it.
バチン。
それはあなたが悪いわ。
ルル。
Oh god, she did that at the cafe?
ごちそうさま。
Once again, Aoi's lunch is precisely 1 can of yabales.
おいしいけど
Aoi's gaze wanders to Miyuki's lunch. Not that I blame her.
ぬかさん、半分食べる？
ルル。
Miyuki pushes the container towards Aoi.
食べたいでしょ？
みゆきのもの。
演劇が近いからダイエットしてるの。私のためにもね。
でも
あ
Miyuki waves an octopus hot dog under Aoi's nose.
ああ
Aoi's lips part like she's in trance. And it's gone.
この味は
ーどう？
チート。
How is it cheating?
別に騙してなんかないけど。
そのくらい美味しいの。
ありがとう。
ヤバトマ2本分くらい。
本当に褒められてるの？
Probably. How many more lunch scenes like this are we gonna get? I'm kind of want to move on from this now.
これどうぞ。
Really? You mean it?
おせち。
違うわよ。ただの重箱弁当。
幼なじみイベントなの。
私のために作ってきたの。ジュースとかパンだけとかケーキとか。あんな偏った食事、精神衛生上良くないでしょ？二人とももちろん食べてくれるわね。
ツンデレなの？
あなたはいらないみたいね。
間違いなの。いる。
Aoi is now fully aware of how great Miyuki's cooking is. Personally, I've known for years. She's cooked for me a handful of times in the past.
いただきます。
Yay! Aw, how cute. Just like that, our chopsticks start flying. Calamari rings, Hamburg steak, Xiao Mai dumplings, potato salad, octopus hot dogs, boiled spinach, steamed hijiki, beef stew, dried radish strips, salted pickles. Goddamn, Miyuki. The food keeps coming and coming, and it's all delicious.
どうかしら。
Did you somehow get even better at cooking?
まあね、毎日作ってるし。向こうさんはどう？
Oh, I know for a fact Aoi don't cook.
ツンデレの味なの。
やっぱりいらないみたいね。
間違いなの。いる。みゆきのお弁当神なの。充電全身ビリビリ。
だから呼び捨てにしないでって言ってるでしょ。いい加減私の言うことも聞いてくれない？
それじゃあみゆきさん。
ダメね。ダメ。
Miyuki it is, apparently.
ダメ。どうしてなの？怒ったの？
そうじゃなくて、もう呼び捨てに慣れちゃったみたい。
ルル？
Sounds like you're allowed to keep calling her all that.
いい？みゆきでいいの？
まあ仕方ないわね。
それじゃあ葵からもお願いなの。
お願い？
葵を葵って呼ぶの。ダメ？
Seems fair to me. If I have to call her that, so do you. We're all friends after all. Miyuki hesitates. Maybe she's not quite ready to bridge the gap.
ダメなの？
たわよ。
Hi, welcome.
だから葵って呼べばいいんでしょ？なんで笑うの？
What's up? Not much, just playing some totono, chillin'. What's up with you?
変なの。
ちょっともう少しオブラートに包んで。
Relax, there's nothing to be afraid of.
緊張なんてしてないわよ。
みゆき、真っ赤なの。
She totally is.
ああもう、そんなに笑うんだったら私も向こうさんで。
I don't think so, Missy. I'm pretty well but down because of work stress. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope you can, manage it. I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat here, but no takebacks. Right,
向
Aoi?
こうさんより葵なの。
Miyuki is so hilarious when she's flustered. In the end, I fail to contain my laughter for quite some time.
おはよう、みゆき。
おはよう。葵。
あの二人随分仲良くなったみたいだな。
Yep. Ever since Miyuki and Aoi started spending lunch together, their vibes in the classroom have started to change. Their conversations don't draw attention anymore. Plus, Aoi's managed to have a few conversations with other people too. All thanks to the benevolent Queen Miyuki. Jesus! That reminds me, how'd it go with your brother? Whoa! I glance over at Yutaro and promptly recoil. He's covered in bumps and bruises. What happened to you?
話せば長いんだが、裕次郎の趣味がぼやばれした。
They're homophobic during Pride Month. No way, for real?
あいつモデルのバイトの衣装部屋とか行って親に許可もらってマンション一部屋借りてたんだけど、
That's shady as fuck. Yujiro's gonna get trafficked, unfortunately.
そこに大量のオタクグッズを隠してたんだよな。
But what? But your dad's...
いわゆる頑固親父だ。だから当然頭から反対してな。部屋の中に火でもつけそうな勢いだったわけだ。
I can totally see him doing that too.
でもさ、そんな親父見てたら急に腹が立ってきて、俺その時ようやく分かったんだ。女装プスプレはあいつにとってすごく大切で、俺にとっての男のロマンみたいなもんなんだって。あいつの味方になってやらなきゃって思った。たとえ世の中が偏見の目であいつを見ようとも、あいつが信じた夢を応援してやろうと思った。で、親父と殴り合いの大喧嘩だ。
Damn, that sounds like hell.
でもそのおかげで俺は龍次郎と分かり合えた。雨降って地固まるってのはこのことだな。
Yutaro beams brightly through his swelling. The dude's normally a total dipshit, but today he strikes me as actually kind of badass. Yeah, no worries. Hope you feel better. See you.
新一、目つぶりなさいよ。
I know. This wouldn't be an issue if I climbed up first, you know.
分かってるわよ、そのくらい。レディーファースト。
ドジっ子アピールなの？
違います。
Even with my eyes closed, I can tell Miyuki's blushing.
みゆき、上がった。新一、来るの。
Cool. With my eyes still closed, I put my hand on the first rung and slowly work my way up. That sounds like a good way to get a concussion from falling off a ladder with your eyes closed. Then once I reach the top, I open my eyes. The view is truly breathtaking. I already know what to expect, and yet it captivates me regardless. Bro really loves this view. And as for Miyuki, it would appear she feels the same way.
綺麗ね。なんだか見たままでバカみたいだけど。
We really ought to thank Aoi for bringing us up here.
はい。写真撮るの。
A photo?
いいわね。3人で撮りましょう。
Nah, I'll pass. I'll be the cameraman.
ダメなの。
息ぴったりね。
Ah, fine, whatever. If they're both dead set on this, then there's no arguing my way out of it.
ああ、こっちにもカメラついてるんだ。
そうなの。
ちょっと狭い。
短いの。
しんいち、もうちょっと詰めて。
He kind of looks like Light. Light from Death Note. I don't know if I can. Miyuki presses up against me in an effort to get in the shot, and wow, is she soft. Extremely soft.
しんいち、不自然なの。
Tell me about it.
こんな感じでいいんじゃない？
Please hurry it up.
うん。
Oh, so cute.
3、2、1。撮れたの。
どれだね。
Oh,
なかなかいい感じね。
you can tell I got squashed between you two, though. Wait, what the? Is Aoi actually smiling in this picture?
あ、確かに笑ってるわね。
笑
See? Look at your mouth here. That's gotta be a smile.
う？どうしてなの？
嬉しかったんでしょ？
嬉しい？葵は嬉しいの？
Aoi mutters to herself, contemplating the concept. Looking at this photo, it feels like she's finally starting to step out of her world and into ours, and her smile is contagious.
ねえ葵、その写真私にも送ってくれない？あ、メアド教えてないんだっけ？じゃあついでに電話番号も。
アドレス交換するの。
いいわよ。それじゃあ次は葵のね。これでよし。
はい。みゆき。これでみんな友達なの？
Yeah, about that. To Aoi, exchanging email addresses is a sort of symbol of friendship, as it were.
ああ、だからあんなにアドレス交換しろって。
Exactly. The two of us share a chuckle.
友達違うの？
Aoi asks in a small voice. Miyuki leans over.
とっくの昔に友達でしょ？
I mean, with the way Miyuki's been treating Aoi, it was not all that clear. I don't blame Aoi for being confused. Just like that, Aoi's face lights up with another one of those contagious smiles.
それじゃあ試しに電話してみて。
ルル発信したの。
A moment of silence passes.
着信ないわね。
ルル？
アンテナは立ってるけど。しんいち、私に電話してくれる？
What? I don't even have your number. Oh, I see. Very smooth. Very smooth.
あれ、そうだっけ？だったらついでに。はい。
Huh? Miyuki thrusts her phone at me unprompted. What am I supposed to do with this?
私のアドレス知らないんでしょ？交換。
What? It's cool. We don't have to.
でもしんいちとみゆきと葵3人は友達なの。違うの？
だってよ。
Huh. Sighing loudly, I open my address book. Just like that, her number is now etched into my phone's memory. As a test, I shoot her a quick call. That's quite the girly ringtone you have.
いいでしょ別に。
Miyuki blushes bright red.
とにかくこれで電話番号の間違いじゃないってことが分かったわ。
In which case, it's probably... Aoi shakes her head sadly.
やっぱり県外なの。
Yeah, I had a feeling that was it.
せっかく3人で友達になったのに、神様に電話通じないとセーブできないの。
Okay, that's making me nervous, so I'm gonna save real quick. Save. Yes. I don't like when she does that.
セーブ？
There she goes with her gamer brain again. Though if this really was a game, I wouldn't blame her for wanting to save here to memorialize the birth of our friendship.
いつも繋がんないわよね。場所が悪いんじゃないの？
それはないの。世界は学校から始まるの。ここは学校の中心なの。だからここ世界の中心なの。
Most people would probably laugh it off as crazy talk. Hell, I was one of them until recently. But now I've started thinking maybe she's right. And apparently Miyuki's been thinking the same thing.
まあ雰囲気はあるわよね。
本当なの。オープニングはここからで、エンディングもここでなの。
またゲームの話？
神様の話なの。
At last, Aoi and Miyuki are officially friends. Not that I help much. Still, I feel a deep sense of pride at her accomplishment. Feels like she's taken another step forward. A baby step, but a step nonetheless. Friends, huh? I am gonna take a picture of that just in case. There we go. Okay, cool. My fingers mindlessly wander over my phone screen, and before I know it, I've opened Miyuki's entry in my address book. Before I met Aoi, I would never imagine something like this happening. But now with the tap of a button, I can contact Miyuki anytime I want. Just like that, we're worlds closer. Time and distance are irrelevant now. I wonder what happens if I dial her at the beginning of the game. Should I try it? I'm gonna try it, just to see what happens. Back to title. Yes. Okay, I'm skipping. Don't worry, I'm skipping. Place a phone call. Let's call Miyuki. Alright, what was her number? It was 999 582 32443 32443. Okay, let's see if it works. Nothing happened. Okay. Back to the game. Okay. Time and distance are irrelevant now. No, that's stupid. I'm deluding myself. It's just an entry in an address book, meaningless data, ones and zeros. Nothing more or less than that. The emotional distance between us hasn't changed. I'm sure Miyuki knows that as well as I do. That reminds me, I still haven't gotten that photo from Aoi. Did she forget to send it? Dude, we've already established that her phone doesn't work. Sorry to interrupt. I peek my head through the door. The gym is devoid of life. Did rehearsal end already? The only sound is the faint hum of the stage lighting. Miyuki?
ビリビリ来るの。みゆき、あっちなの。
What the? Aoi, what are you doing?
ルル、しんいち、来ないの？
Oh, right, of course. Her expression is as blank as ever, but she seems unusually spirited. I hurry after her toward the backstage area. Oh, cute! Hello. Oh, hi. Someone steps out of the prop closet. Sorry to bother you. We're looking for. She immediately jumps back inside and shuts the door.
逃げたの。
Was it something I said?
ショックなの？
Who wouldn't be upset right now? A cute girl just took one look at me and ran away screaming.
あの、
Oh, hi again.
出た。
A single eye peeks out from the crack in the door.
ごめんなさい。私、人見知りで、急に知ってる人がいてびっくりしたので。その先輩に用事ですよね。今呼びますから。
With that, she disappears into the prop closet, shutting the door carefully behind her. What a timid girl. Wait, what? She recognized my face?
新ヒロインなの。浮気の危機なの。
What? I wouldn't.
ちょっとしんいち、はるちゃんに悲鳴あげさせて何かしたんでしょう？
I didn't do anything.
浮気なの。
浮気ですって？
No! How could I cheat on a girlfriend I don't have?
それはそうだけど。
Anyway, did rehearsal end already?
ええ、さっき終わったところ。
見たかったの。
楽しみは取っておきなさい。本番では私のフルスイング見せてあげるから。
かっこいいの。
Miyuki's practicing swing leaves Aoi speechless. Meanwhile, Miyuki seems to be in high spirits.
葵もバット振ってみる？
いいの？
もちろん。
In that case, why don't we hit up the batting cages?
バッティングセンター？
でもほら、あそこは設備も良くないし、みんなで行くにはちょっと。
ダメなの？葵、一緒に行きたいの。
Come on, Miyuki, just this once?
ああ、もう分かったってば。明日みんなで行きましょう。
みゆき、ありがとうなの。
別にお礼を言われるようなことじゃないし。それよりほら、一緒に帰りましょう。あ、そうだ。
Just as we pass through the school gates, Miyuki stops short.
忘れ物をしちゃったわ。ちょっと待ってて。
She promptly spins on her heel and heads back the way we came. Miyuki forgot something? That's unusual.
浮気、ショックなの？
I told you, Miyuki and I are just friends. It's impossible to two-time someone you're not dating.
はい。
Aoi's hand shoots into the late afternoon sky, straight as an arrow.
みゆきルートには不備があるの。
There's a bug in Miyuki's route. I'm gonna save. Save. Yes. What's the bug?
しんいち、みゆきに近づくの嫌なの。近づきたい気持ちの裏返しなの。違う？
Now that we're friends, it's easy to forget that Aoi's true objective is to play Cupid for me and Miyuki. It's not cool to treat real-life people like routes in a visual novel. People don't exist just so you can date them.
葵はラブラブするの。
Aww.
エッチするの。
That's not what she said. She said she was only made to engage in intercourse with people, which is pretty sad.
そのために神様が作ったの。
No, it isn't. I refuse to believe that. Oh, heavens. No! No, not. Well, I mean, you're very pretty, but no, that's. No. Excuse me?
葵もヒロインなの。だから気持ちよくできるの。得意
Oh.
なの。手で触るの好きなの。
Am I allowed to stream this?
胸気持ちいいの。あ、ちっちゃな口いっぱい含むの。くちゅくちゅチュパチュパ喉奥まで
Okay, I'm gonna skip this. Stop talking like that.
みゆきのこと心配ないの。恋愛感情肉体の快感違うの。気持ちいいことが好きなの。当たり前なの。葵を性欲処理の
No, Aoi. I said stop.
ルル
Aoi stares blankly at me. Listen, I need you to promise me you'll never talk about that stuff in public ever again. Got it?
どうしてなの。
Isn't it obvious? We're friends and I care about you.
友達
You're not a stupid sex toy. You're not some tool created by God to fuck. Seriously, you need to have some self-respect. Wait, what the? Aoi, what's wrong?
何が
You know what I mean. You're...
ルル
Oh... I can't believe what I'm seeing.
あれれこれ何
Tiny droplets stream down her face, glittering in the sunset. Tears. Aoi is crying in the middle of the street. What's the matter? Are you...
やめなさい。
Whoa. What the hell? Yugi just whacked me over the head with her goddamn metal baseball bat.
ちょっと新一、信じられない。何葵を泣かせてるのよ。葵、大丈夫？新一に変なことでもされた？
違うの。あれ目から涙止まらないの。
我慢しなくていいの。辛かったら泣きなさい。
辛いの違う。葵嬉しいの。
嬉しい？
そう葵新一の言葉嬉しいの。
それじゃあそれ、嬉し涙かな。
嬉し涙
Are you proud of yourself? You hit me for no reason.
そんなこと言われても、あんな場面見れば誰だって勘違いするし、疑われる方だって。ごめんなさい。
I glare at her silently until she apologizes. Well, you didn't hit me that hard, so it didn't do any permanent damage, so it's fine. But try to give me the benefit of the doubt next time, alright?
はい、本当に反省してます。
To be fair, I can understand her panic. I had trouble processing the situation myself. I mean, Aoi? Crying? Until yesterday, I never would have imagined it was possible. But now I feel like my effort is starting to pay off at last.
お詫びの印と言ったらこじつけかもしれないけど、これみんなで食べない？
これは倉上商店のアイスクリームなの。甘くて冷たくて美味しいの。
Yeah, this is delicious.
最
I had a feeling it wasn't like Miyuki to forget something. Turns out she just wanted to surprise us with ice cream.
はい。みゆき泣いてるの。
泣いてなんかないわよ。
悲しいの辛いのそれとも嬉し涙。
今はじっくり堪能させてよ。葵が一緒に買い食いしたいって言ってたから、このアイスのために必死に朝から運動して。
You went to all that trouble for this? She really is an actress through and through.
だって友達でしょ。
みゆき ありがとうなの。
こちらこそありがとう。
The two smile at each other, mouths full of ice cream, not a trace of misery to be seen. At Aoi's request, we follow her through town, and after about 10 minutes,
到着なの。
she stops at a store on the outskirts of the shopping district behind the train station. Catnip, the gift shop for cat lovers. In the window display, I can see cat figurines, cat plushies, cat-shaped clocks, cat print curtains, and so on and so forth. In addition to the cat-themed merchandise, it appears they also sell supplies for cat owners, toys and kibble and such. Cats galore, eh? I wonder what it looks like inside. Just as I reach for the tail-shaped door handle,
ルル。みゆき。みゆき。来ないの？気づかないの。何かあったの？
don't ask me.
今部活に集中したい時期なの。悪いけれど私は行けないわ。
ルル。
So you want me and Aoi to go by ourselves?
勝手にすればいいじゃない。
ダメなの。みんなで行くの。
Where exactly are we going, by the way?
猫まんまって店なの。
Never heard of it.
先週オープン。猫グッズ専門店なの。
行きましょう。
Wait, what? What happened to staying focused on?
行きましょう。
She must really like cats, huh?
そうかもなの。
Miyuki gazes enraptured at the window display, a strikingly feminine side of her that she would ordinarily never let show. Earth to Miyuki.
びっくりした。
We're going inside.
待って。まだ心の準備が。
Too bad. Now come on.
ちょっと。
I grab Miyuki by the sleeve and drag her inside after Aoi.
あら、すごいの。
As soon as we step inside, Aoi makes a beeline to the shelves. Sure enough, it turns out Catnip is stocked to the gills with all sorts of cat-themed items. The plushies, the figurines, the clock on the wall, the lights on the ceiling, even the tile floor. Nothing but cats as far as the eye can see. The bell that jingled over our heads as we walked in probably came from a cat collar or something. They really went all out in here.
幸せ。
Hey Miyuki, you doing okay?
頭がクラクラしてきたわ。もうダメかも。
Whoa there, calm down. Since when have you been this cat crazy?
だって可愛いじゃない。
みゆきもかわいいの。
Agreed. These days I'm used to seeing her in Queen Bee mode all the time, but this is closer to the Miyuki I used to know.
はい。
What's up?
似合うの？
Oh, yes, you look very adorable. Good job. Whoa! Aoi pops out from behind the dressing room curtain wearing a kitty onesie? Dang, girl. Damn, girl. That looks perfect on you.
みゆきは？ みゆき？
ごめんなさい。私には刺激が強すぎ。
刺激？
やめて。そんな角度で見上げると。
ルル？
Just like that, Cat Aoi lands the finishing blow. Wow, I haven't seen wording like this in a while. Like, do you guys remember when, like, specifically in fanfiction tropes or like AU tropes where people would be like, oh, blank exclamation point character name, like Cat Aoi, for example. I don't know what I'm saying. The ones who get it, get it.
苦しい？葵が助けるの。
No dying allowed. Pull yourself together, Miyuki. Miyuki's body pitches sideways.
みゆき？
Oh shit. And she collapses, taking a shelf out with her. At least she went out with a smile, I guess.
ごめんなさい。私ったら。
葵もごめんなさいなの。
Note, she's still wearing the kitty onesie.
だからその格好は。
買うのやめるの。
やめないで。
でも
私なんか気にしないで買いなさいって。
Looks like Miyuki digs the onesie after all.
本当なの？
Totally.
なら買ってくるの。
With that, she speeds over to the register. Good grief, you're a total cat fanatic, aren't you?
あれ。
Miyuki points to a cat-shaped hairpin on display near the window. Apparently it's a one-of-a-kind handmade item. Next to it is a second, slightly different pin in the same style.
かわいい。
Miyuki gazes at it, completely besotted. I can see why too. It's definitely got that classic handmade look to it, and the artist really nailed its expression. As for the budget, it's doable if I dip into my monthly food budget. Oh, sorry. As for the price, it's doable if I dip into my monthly food budget. Why don't I buy it for you? Consider it a token of my thanks, you know, for helping me with Aoi and stuff.
いや、でもそんな、ダメよ、そんなの。だって。
You were going to have to make it up. What? You were going to have to make it up to me. You were going to have me make it up to you back at the batting cages before you changed your mind, remember? So I owe you. Man, I totally had a stroke trying to read that sentence.
でも、せっかくもらっても、私には似合わないし。
You sure about that? At school, Miyuki is the picture of sophistication. This cutesy cat pin would almost certainly clash with that. Still, her actions speak volumes. If you like it, then what's the harm?
私よりも葵の方が。
ツンデレなの？
Aoi returns from the register just in time to back me up.
それじゃあこうしましょう。私が新一に買ってもらって、それを葵に。
ダメなの。意味ないの。
私の希望なんだからいいでしょ。
Fine, fine. I doubt the sales clerk appreciates us standing here bickering. We've already caused enough trouble by knocking that shelf over. You two wait outside for me, alright? I swing by the shelf, then make a beeline straight to the register. After the clerk wraps up my purchase for me, I leave the store. Two long shadows glide over the pavement as Miyuki and Aoi walk up to me.
新一、分かってるでしょうね。
新一、お願いなの。
Their eyes sear into mine. Smiling, I pull a neatly wrapped parcel out of my pocket. Okay. Wait, no, I want to save here. I'm very, very particular about where my saves go. Delete. Yes. Chat, who should we give it to? Miyuki or Aoi? I kind of want to give it to Aoi. We're gonna give it to Aoi. Here, this is for you. He only got one? I thought he would get both. I hand Aoi her gift.
葵がもらうのダメなの。
大丈夫。あなたがもらっておきなさい。
And now it's time for the second gift. I pull out a second package containing the other hairpin.
そんな
There we go!
バグ技なの？
2つ買ったのね。
I'm so lucky they had two. Matching hairpins for you and your bestie. You'll take it, won't you?
みゆき、お願いなの。
Miyuki sighs in defeat.
しんいち、あなた食費を削る気よね。
Maybe. Was it that obvious?
明日から毎日お弁当作ってきてあげるから食費の足しにしなさい。
For real? You're a lifesaver.
愛妻弁当なの。
そうじゃないわよ。
しんいち、
Hmm? Aw, she looks so stinking cute. Yes.
ルル？しんいち、
Yeah, it looks great. Totally.
褒められたの。ありがとなの。
Aoi's shy smile is unbelievably adorable. I quickly avert my gaze and seek backup. Right, Miyuki? Miyuki!
何の話だっけ？
Aoi's captivated you too, I take it. Anyway, it's getting pretty dark out.
そうね。そろそろ帰らないと。
お別れなの。
あ、そっか。
Come to think of it, the manga cafe is right over there. Wait, why'd you take off your hairpin?
大切な時につけるの。
Special in what way?
大切な時。それまでは肌身離さず大切にするの。
I'm honestly flattered she would want to take such good care of my gift.
バイバイなの。
こっちこそありがとう。
See you tomorrow.
はい、
What's up?
告白チャンスなの。
All at once, she catches both of us completely off guard. Owie, quit screwing around. Where did she go? I look around, but it's like she vanished into thin air. What an oddball. Miyuki?
なんだっけ？
Apparently, Miyuki wasn't listening. Side by side, we walk down the river, crickets chirping in the distance. I can't even remember the last time we walked home together. I know I should just play it cool, but I can't help feeling a little self-conscious. Say something. Anything. In my panic, my mind goes utterly blank. My head is swimming with Aoi's parting words.
告白チャンスなの。
Then the distant crack of a baseball bat breaks the silence. I remember all those nights we shared, walking home from the batting cages. Feels like an eternity ago. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
4年と3ヶ月と11日ぶり。
That's a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. What?
日記につけてるの。だから覚えてた。
Oh, gotcha. Miyuki's always had an eye for little details like that, ever since we were kids. Fuzzy childhood memories float through my mind.
友達に戻れてよかった。
Miyuki mutters like she's trying on the concept for the first time. All thanks to Aoi. Oh, and you too, honestly. Obviously.
後悔はしてないわよ。いろいろ発見もあったし。
Like what?
屋上の屋根とか。
Oh yeah, right, for sure. I still can't believe something like this was right under my nose all this time. something so very beautiful.
何？
Huh? I suddenly find myself looking at Miyuki. Oh, it's nothing.
ふーん。
Miyuki's expression sours all of a sudden.
あのさ、新一。あなたにとって葵って何なの？
Huh? Where did that come
あな
from?
たが他人に肩入れするなんて珍しいなって。だからもしかしてさ、
Miyuki's tone is perfectly casual.
付き合いたいとか思ってる？
What? No.
でもさっきだって泣かせて。
I told you that was all a misunderstanding. It's hard to explain. I want to be friends with her, but more than that.
保護者？
Yeah, that, exactly. Somehow she knows exactly what I was trying to say. She's always sitting by herself, staring into space, waiting for a call from God or whoever, not a single friend to her name. Her family situation's a total mystery, and she's living in a manga cafe. If I don't keep an eye on her, I just know I'll give myself an ulcer worrying about her.
でも私考えたの。ここはゲームじゃないの。彼女は現実世界に生きる人間なのよ。彼女がちゃんと現実に向き合えるようにする。それが私たちがしてあげるべきことなのかなって。
When Miyuki was a kid, she was a loner too. She was every bit as pretty and talented as she is now, but she didn't have a solid grasp of social etiquette. For example, anytime someone would point out one of her flaws, she would work hard to correct it. But instead of stopping there, she would go out of her way to show off the fruit of her efforts and humiliate the people who pointed it out in the first place. A precocious little brat, in other words. But I think maybe Miyuki agreed to help because she sees her old self in Aoi. What was it that helped you back then?
きっかけ？
I mean, at some point you started fitting in with the rest of the class, right?
あなただし。
What?
だからあなたのおかげだって。演劇で主役に押してくれたでしょ。
I did? Oh, that's right. I remember now.
やっぱり忘れてたんだ。
Back then, our class decided to put on a play for the school arts festival, but no one wanted to take the lead role. So I randomly nominated Miyuki for it. At the time, I figured even if she sucked at first, she'd just work 10 times as hard to knock all of our socks off in the end.
私ね、舞台に立って分かったの。舞台が本物で日常が偽物だって。
Bars.
そう思ったら些細なことに腹が立たなくなった。
And that's what helped you get along with the rest of the class?
結構うまく演じてるでしょ。
I suppose so, yeah.
バレてるのはあなたにだけだし。
She muttered sulkily. Well, see ya.
あのね、
Hmm? What's up?
あのこの前相談しようとしたこと。
The thing you mentioned back at the batting cages?
そう、あれ。
I seem to recall she was really hesitant to talk about it.
誰にも話さないでくれる？
Sure.
今度さ、私が演劇で主役するでしょ。
Yeah, and?
それで私キスするの。
Okay. Instantly, my mind goes blank.
劇の中でキスシーンがあって、それで新一聞いてる？
Yeah, I'm listening. Sounds intense. Good luck with that.
初めての。
What?
だから私ファーストキスまだなの。
I see.
うん。
Well, no surprise there. I mean, you're pretty, like, but like almost too pretty, you know? And as far as I know, you've never really had a boyfriend. So, yeah, that explains that or whatever. Haha. Yep, I can see how that would be the case. Yeah. Are you cool with it, or?
わからない。でもクライマックスのシーンだからちゃんとできるか心配。
Why not ask the other person to help you practice?
気が進まなくてぶっつけ本番でお願いしてる。
Ah.
だからさ、あの頑張れ。
Well, I'm rooting for you, I guess.
ありがとう。
Her voice is a little more than a whisper.
じゃあ
Have a good night. Miyuki's speedy footsteps fade into the dusk. As for me, I stand rooted to the spot until long after she's gone. Back in elementary school, that play changed Miyuki's whole life, and I was the one who nominated her for the role. For some reason, they decided I should play the role of her boyfriend. Miyuki was a little stiff at first, but sure enough, she improved dramatically over time. On stage, she had so much sparkle, she was practically blinding. Somehow it felt like we were together. Hell, it felt like we were the only two people in the whole world. But once the curtain closed, the magic would fade. It was just a role in a play. She was just extremely convincing, that's all. Me, though, I completely lost my composure. My acting was a train wreck, nowhere near on par as hers. Then during my performance, I flubbed my lines, and everyone laughed. It was only thanks to Miyuki's ad-libbing that we made it to the curtain call without further incident. At last, the spell was broken. The next thing I knew, Miyuki was the star of the class. And I'm still just a nobody. She doesn't need me anymore. Her talents are taking her somewhere I can't follow. I would just drag her down. We're just friends. That ought to be enough for me. And yet...
キスキスキスキスキスキスキスキスするの。
Miyuki's words, her lips, are burned into my brain. Huh? What? Dude. No. What are you gonna do, bro? What was he wearing? No kidding. This is some heavy shit first thing in the morning. I mean, you'll have to turn him down, right? Don't tell me he's actually considering it. Nice reference. Sounds like a mediocre light novel. Ooh, the shade! Oh, come to think of it, I haven't seen her this morning. Normally, Aoi's already sitting at her desk and staring into space by the time I arrive. What's wrong, Yutaro?
全力でスルーされたっていうかシイチ、お前いつの間にそれさんとフレンドリーな仲に。
みゆき、おはようなの。
おはよう葵、遅かったじゃない。
バッティングセンター楽しみで寝坊なの。
So she claims. But that's not what it looks like to me. She doesn't just seem sleepy, she seems worn out. Is there something stressing her out, maybe? Oh no, what's up with Aoi? After school, I headed up to the roof to meet with the others. It's been a while since I saved. Save, yes. I turn around and sure enough, Aoi's up there transmitting again. I climb up the ladder. Did God ever answer your call?
まだなの。でも今日なら届くかもしれないの。
Don't wear yourself out now. As with this morning, she still seems kinda under the weather. What'll you do if he answers?
セーブなの。
Oh right, you finally made friends with Miyuki after all.
うん。
I'm not crazy about her gamer brain nonsense, but I'm glad she cares about Miyuki. Well, I hope he picks up then.
きっと届くの。
Her gaze pierces beyond the crimson sky, beyond the farthest reaches of the world, and for a moment I find myself envious of her.
新一は今日どうしたの？
What are you talking about?
みゆきに冷たいの。昨日夜告白失敗したの？
I didn't even confess! Miyuki and I are just friends, and
嘘つきなの。葵にはわかるの。みゆき、新一好き。新一、みゆき好き。恋人ならないの。変なの。
when I'm with Aoi for some reason it's easier to open up. Is it because we're standing in the center of the universe? Somehow I feel that, as Miyuki's friend, Aoi is a safe person to talk to. She said there's gonna be a kiss.
キス？
In the play. If I was her boyfriend, I'd be furious, but we're just friends, so it doesn't matter.
我慢？
I mean, she's way out of my league anyway. Once she's famous, she'll find someone who deserves her, someone way better than me. Why sit around waiting to get dumped when I could just not fall for her in the first place? I made up my mind about this forever ago. I know I'm being a little fatalistic about this, but I can't help the way I feel. This is the reason I've kept my distance from her all this time. Being with her would only get us hurt later on down the line.
ルル、新一は寝取られ嫌なの？
Fantastic translation. Excuse me?
はい。
Oh, I forgot to read that. Oops. The red rays of the sunset reflect off her phone screen.
心配ないの。
No, I didn't mean to do that. Yes. Her eyes shine with an unearthly glint. Huh? Suddenly something feels off. Yeah, I look up to find dark clouds swirling in the sky above us. Moments ago it was a perfectly sunny day, but now stormy winds rush around us. It feels as though time itself is being sucked away into an otherworldly portal, leaving us caught in the purgatory between dusk and night. The world is caving in. The protective shell falls away and the borderline falters, threatening to reveal what lies beyond. Aoi? What are you doing?
新一のイベント CG 充電完了。神様に電波届くの。だ
An update patch? Like the kind of thing a computer program would download off the internet?
このままだとストーリーに無理があるの。新一、みゆき、結ばれないの。それは良くないの。だから世界を書き換えるの。みゆきが寝取られないように。新一以外と結ばれないように。
Uh, let's let her do it, chat. I try to move, but I'm frozen in place. What's the matter with me? Do I actually believe in Aoi's god? The ringing cuts off, and God picks up.
電波届いたの。
What? There's a tear in the fabric of space. It opens out of nowhere and begins to consume. The shadows peel away. The colors vanish. Sketches pitch and skew. The lines fade away. The whole world is starting to glitch.
この中のゲーム改造して新一とみゆきと結ばれるようにしたの。絶対に寝取られないようにしたの。改造したゲームを世界に同期する。世界をアップデートする。
Quit with that nonsense already.
本当、この世界はゲームなの。
Did I just fuck up the whole game? Because I wanted that Aoi route, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that was a long intro. That was like 3 hours of gameplay. Wait, some weird video is playing on your phone. Hey, Aoi.
新一、
Okay, now I'm curious what would happen if I don't let her do it. Yes. Stop her. Supposedly there really is a god out there. If he could change my fate and make the impossible possible, what would he ask for in return? What would I be forced to sacrifice? Stop, please. Panicking, I blurt the words out. Something inside my head tells me I need to stop her before she does something that can never be undone.
新一、
Seriously, please don't do this.
本当にいいの？このままだとバッドエンドなの。
No, I'll take the bad end.
それでいいの？
Nothing about my life could be called a bad ending. Sure, it's nothing special, but it's still fun. I don't need to date Miyuki either. Our existing friendship is already more than I could ever ask for. That's the truth, plain and simple. I don't even need to think twice about my answer. This is what I want. I'm happy just being friends.
友達。
Just as the word leaves her lips, She good? The clouds clear away right before my eyes. Was it an act of God? I honestly don't know. Maybe she really does have the power to change things, but I don't need any divine miracle. I just want things to carry on like they always have. I'll tell myself this was all just a daydream, an illusion, a hallucination. I mean, what else could it have been? Let's go find Miyuki.
うん。
Just as Aoi smiles.
ルル。
Whoa! Her body tumbles sideways. You okay?
あれ、電池切れかけなの？
I could tell you weren't feeling so hot, so let's call off our plans
大
and...
丈夫なの。葵、バッティングセンター行くの。
There's no hesitation in her eyes. She did mention she was really excited to go, so excited she didn't get much sleep. Alright, but you better tell me if you start feeling sick, got it?
わかったの。
She nods and stumbles over to the ladder.
早くみゆきを迎えに行くの。
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there. I am interested in continuing off of whatever the hell Aoi did to the world to make it like scary, I guess. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it there. I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow or something like that. But thank you all for watching. Have a good one. See ya.